Sup guys, this is CarDude51 and today I'm going to do the Ariel Atom. Now before I start, this car was suggested by Secrets of Games and Man Jam fans, so check them out. So now let's start about the car. The Ariel Atom is a high-performance sports car that is made by the Ariel Motor Company and that is located in Somerset, England. The car is manufactured under the license in the United States called Bramo Motorsports, which is currently by TMI Autotech Inc. Now there have been 3 Ariel Atom cars to date. The Ariel Atom 2, and Ariel Atom 3. The current model is the Ariel Atom 3 because it has the biggest number, which is also the most powerful of the 3, also known as Ariel Atom 500. Now Ariel has also announced an RS performance model with a motorcycle-derived 500 brake horsepower V8 engine. So the Ariel Atom is quite unusual because it's more like an exoskeleton, because the chassis is visible from the outside and it doesn't have a roof, windows, or other features that road cars would have. It's available with a range of engines, and the top of these engines is a supercharged Honda Civic Type R K20 engine, which is a supercharged 2.0 liter 300 horsepower GM Ecotec engine. Each of these engines can achieve acceleration rivaling that of much more expensive automobiles. Even though the top speed is 140 miles per hour to 150 miles per hour, it's relatively tame compared to more exotic cars, the high power to weight ratio, and it affords very fast acceleration, and the low weight provides excellent control through corners. That's actually pretty good for drifting. Now the Atom was also used by Wrightspeed Inc. as a base vehicle to prototype the electric running gear for an entirely new production vehicle, which Wrightspeed is raising funds to build. The Atom-based prototype, called the X1, also has incredible acceleration, reaching 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. Now the design origins. The Atom began as a student project by Coventry University transport design student Nick Smart, because he's kind of smart. And then it was known as LSC, which means lightweight sports car, and was developed at the university in 1996 with input and funding from various automotive industry members, including British Steel and TWR. I'm sure you've heard of TWR. Ariel Motor Company boss Simon Sanders was a senior lecturer whose responsibility for the project was primarily as financial manager and design critic for Smart, whom he described as the best all-around design student I've ever seen. The car was first shown publicly at the British International Motor Show at the NEC in Birmingham in October 1996. Now some of the specifications. The car can reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. The top speed is 140 miles per hour up to 155 miles per hour if it's supercharged. It has 245 brake horsepower at 8,200 RPM and 300 brake horsepower at supercharged. It has 150 pound-feet of torque at 6,100 RPM. It only weighs 1,005 pounds. The transmission is right from a Honda, and it's called the Honda 6-speed with reverse. The price is over $65,000 in the US, which is up to $29,000 in the UK, or pounds, sorry. The engine is a 2.0 liter Honda K2OZ 4-cylinder iVTEC. The length, it is 134 inches wide, the length. The width is 72.0 inches with the 225 tires, and it's 47 inches high. Now, the wheel, there's a 63-inch track in the front and the rear. The wheelbase is 92.3 inches, and the designer is Nick Smart. Now about the suspension. The Atom suspension is derived from single-seat race cars and is fully adjustable, requiring only a wrench. Both front and rear double unequal length wishbones and inboard pushrod operated dampers contribute to the Atom's dynamic race car-like handling. Adjustable suspension rod ends feature inboard rubber/metal bushings to promote a more comfortable road-going ride. The front and rear Bilstein dampers are also adjustable. Stacked light and heavy coil springs produce a low spring rate for minor deflections and a higher rate for large ones. And acceleration. And just to tell you guys, right after I'm done with acceleration, I'm going to play a clip of this car going. The car can reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.0 seconds and 0 to 100 miles per hour in what was it? Around 3 seconds, 5 seconds, yeah, 5 seconds. And it is one of the world's fastest accelerating cars, and but it's a lot cheaper. The first one is Bugatti Veyron and reaches 0 to 60 in 2.46 seconds. But that car costs $1.4 million, and this car costs less. And so, please enjoy this clip.